Alright, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. I think today's one's going to be kind of a chill one. I had a video all planned for today, but by the time I was done setting everything up and getting all the supplies, the weather's gone kind of bad. It was really nice in the morning, but as the days kind of went on, the weather just started to suck, and I'm not even going to talk about it because you guys are probably all sick of me talking about the weather. I think I mentioned it in almost every single one of my videos where the weather's not perfect. I kind of start complaining about it. And even to me, watching these videos back and editing them, it's getting so annoying, so I'm not even going to mention the weather ever again in these videos. I want to try to get better at making videos on days where I wouldn't usually make a video. Like today, the weather really sucks and no one's really wanting to skate or go out and do anything in it. Everyone I know is either in school, working, or just not really wanting to do anything. And on days like this, I would usually just kind of forget trying to make a video and just end up pretty much wasting the day. So for today's video, I think we're gonna try skate in the house. I've got to be kind of careful because I still live at home with my mum. If I break anything, she's gonna be really mad. I've also got neighbors, so if I'm really loud, they're probably gonna get pissed and call the police or something. But you know, sometimes they can also be kind of noisy themselves, so today I'm getting some payback. Ask me some questions, we're gonna put this up, and then at the end of this video I'm gonna answer some of them. So you can go give me a follow if you want to. And on this photo I said if I get 500 likes on it, I'm gonna hard flip down the stairs. And we're currently on 497 likes, so go like the photo if you want to see me hard flip down these stairs. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I find it really scary, so I just needed this little bit extra motivation to kind of push me to do the hard flip. If any of you guys have ever skated down some stairs, you know that it's a scary thing to do. I never do it because I don't want to get hurt, and I'm scared. I actually think all these boards are snapped except for the very bottom deck. I always get messages on Instagram, people asking if they can have my old skateboards or if I have any old boards to give them. If I have an old board, I usually skate it until I break it, or if it has some life left in it, I just give it to a friend. Here's a quick peek of tomorrow's video, or whenever the weather's nice enough to actually use it. Pumpkins. This one's big enough for my head. The perfect kickflip. It's really hard when you're trying to do a good kickflip but also be really quiet at the same time. Alright, we're gonna do a shove it, a free shove, and then a 540 shove. Every little movement I do on the board is so loud. Oh, we're counting it. I feel like someone just knocked on the door.
Hey.
Hey.
Can I be in it?
Yeah, you're in it right now.
Hello everyone. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the video, and share it with your mom and your dad.
And let's try to get 100,000 subscribers on this video, please. Give me a minute. Alright, let's hit a sweet varial flip. Oh. God. We gotta start landing some tricks. Because every time I fall, it's always way louder than if I actually land the trick. If I keep falling, I'm pretty sure the neighbors are gonna phone the police. They're probably outside phoning the police right now. Oh. I'm counting it. I touched the ground, but I landed on it. Back three. A lot of these tricks probably don't count, but it's carpet boarding. There's not really much rules. The harder I try to flip it, the worse it goes and the louder it is. Alright, one more trick. I want to try to get kickflips to exchange. It's so loud. I think we've only got a couple more tries and I need to stop doing it. I think I touched my heel a little bit, but I'm gonna take it. Carpet boarding was a success. So it turns out that I kind of suck at carpet boarding. I thought I'd be a lot better, but it's a lot harder than I thought. Also, because you can't really pop your board on carpet, there's nothing to like snap off of. But if you guys want to see more carpet videos in the future, give me some tricks and I might make another one. Alright, I waited a couple of hours so you guys could ask me all the questions that you want to ask me. I'm gonna scroll through them at random and just pick out some of the best ones and see what you guys want to know. We're gonna start off at the very bottom, the very first people to ask me any questions. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, so first question from Alyssa.hl. What is your software of video montage? I think you're trying to ask what video program I use to edit all my videos. Every single one of my videos is all edited on Adobe Premiere Pro. On this laptop here with a little Michael Jackson sticker on it. Alright, next question from NoXH03. What made you start YouTube? I don't really know what made me first start doing YouTube, but I started like 2 years ago properly, making kind of vlogs and similar videos like this one here. But for like a year before that, I was just posting all the random skate clips I was filming. I'd make little edits of them, mainly because I just liked making skate videos and I wanted to kind of document my progress and like me learning new tricks. And then I started getting kind of into watching people do YouTube videos, and then I started making my own. One day I'll maybe get good at making them because I still kind of suck. Alright, next question from Ellie Amstutz. How old are you? I'm actually pretty old. I'm 20 years old. Probably about the age I should stop doing this YouTube thing and get a real job. And then from Dylan VDL. Do you smoke weed? With a little leaf emoji. And no, I don't smoke weed. I don't really like it. A lot of my friends like it and they do it all the time. I know it's quite a common thing for like skaters to smoke weed and stuff, but I'm not really that into it. I don't really like it. I don't really like being sleepy all the time. I like being like energetic and jumping around. And most of the people that I know, when they smoke weed, they just get really tired. Alright, so next question from Skate versus Drums. Are you gonna do a custom board? I would maybe make decks or something like that in the future, but all the companies that already make decks are really good at it. I wouldn't want to make a board just for the sake of making a board if it wouldn't actually be that good and as good quality as all the other brands out there. So maybe, but probably not. At the moment, I'm just kind of trying to focus on the videos and also make some clothing. Spleen merch coming soon. Keep a lookout. I'm trying to get it done as soon as I can. And then from Matt L Skate, what is your favorite board company? At the moment, it's the board that I'm skating. I unboxed it and set it up a couple of videos ago. You guys probably seen it. It's a little bit bigger than the boards that I usually skate. This is an 8.5 and I usually skate 8.25. But so far, I really like the bigger board. It feels really nice to skate. But for some of the other brands that I've skated in the past, I really like Polar skateboards, and also Quasi is really sick. Question from Oops, How to Impossible. If you guys want me to make a video, leave a comment down below. You basically just pop your board, wrap your foot around, and then land back on it. It's really easy once you figure it out, but it's really hard to learn. From Noah Edward, do you ever play with your spleen when no one is watching? I don't even know what people think spleen is supposed to mean. It's not supposed to mean anything sexual or like something weird like that. It's just a funny word that I said one video and I keep kind of saying it because it makes me laugh. But you know what, to answer your question, it's about 11 inches. Alright, from Matthias Skate, how do I kickflip? I can flip the board, but it seems impossible to land. Can you help me? If you're managing to flip the board but you can't land on it, it's just because you're not committing to it. I'll try to demonstrate it with this little notebook. If you can flip the board and you can land on it with one foot, but your other foot's always here, or if you're flipping the board and you're landing completely off of it and it's not even near you, you want to just focus on flipping the board and landing on top of it no matter what. Even if you're just doing a kickflip and you're landing like halfway on it, or you're doing kickflip and you're landing primo and you're falling, as long as you're just trying to focus on flipping it whatever way you can and landing on top of the board no matter what. Even if you're falling a couple of times, it's better than landing one foot on it when it flips but like you don't get it. Because it's really easy to flip a trick and land on it with one foot. To land on it with 2 feet is when it becomes hard. Just fully commit to it, even though it's a little bit scary and you'll get it way quicker than if you're just trying to flip it and land on it with 1 foot. Just try your very hardest to stay on top of it with 2 feet. If that makes any sense. If you guys want me to do another kickflip tutorial, let me know down in the comments. Alright, next question from Spleen. How tall are you? By the way, it's one of the funniest things that one of you guys changed your name to Spleen on Instagram. I don't know if it really looks like it on the videos, but I'm one of the smallest people I know. I don't know why I'm standing up, but obviously it doesn't show you guys any clearer. But I've never properly measured myself. I'm probably like 5'9" or 5'10". I don't know if it's because everyone I know is pretty tall, but I'm like one of the smallest people out of all my friends. What is the worst injury while skateboarding you have, and how long did it keep you off your board? That question's from Nessa Darp. So the worst injury I ever had from skating has left me with this big scar on my arm. If you guys can see that right there, this big scar that goes all the way down here, and then on this side it goes down there. It looks really gross, and I've had that for like the past 3 years. Basically, I broke my arm on 2 separate occasions. The first one was a skating injury. Before the skate park was built, we had this kind of mobile half pipe. It's like this movable half pipe that's on a trailer that they'd move around to different areas near like where I live. And because we were getting a skate park really soon, they put it down in the area where the skate park was being built so we could have something to skate until the park actually was finished. And at this time I had never really dropped in or properly skated any sort of ramp, so I was like learning how to skate on it. I learned how to drop in, and then I was trying to learn how to axle stall on it. And at the time I couldn't ride up the ramp and then lock into an axle stall, so I was just trying to drop in from an axle stall and then into the ramp. And at the time I was doing this, it was starting to get pretty late and the ramp was really damp, which meant the ramp was really slidey, but I was still trying to do this axle stall. And then I was standing in this axle stall and tried to drop into the ramp, but I don't really know what happened after that. I just heard this really loud snap and then I started running off the ramp. I looked down at my arm and my arm is like completely bending this way and my arm is like hanging and it's like asleep. I was so scared and I was in complete shock. I had never broken a bone before in my life. The worst part about it to me is that it wasn't on video. I would have loved to watch that back. I think it would have been so funny. It wouldn't be that funny at the time watching it back because I'd be all sad with this broken arm. But if I was rewatching that video today, that would have just looked so funny to me. But that arm break never actually left me with a scar. So after I broke it that time, they put this giant cast on my arm and I had that on for like 6 weeks. And then when I got that cast off, they told me I had to be really careful with it because my arm was still really weak. And I listened to that for like a couple of days, but then I was at this gym with like trampolines and loads of like free running stuff. And then I tried to do a double backflip on a trampoline and fell forward onto both my arms. And when I put my arms down, I put almost no pressure on it at all, but it was enough to snap my arm in half again. The second break was way worse than the first time. Both of the bones snapped clean. On the x-ray, you could see like a centimeter gap in between both of my bones where it snapped. It broke really bad and they had to put these 2 metal plates down both sides of my bones. Really disgusting, and it left me with both of these crazy scars on my arm. People ask me like that in almost every single video where I kind of show my arm for like a little bit, and I usually reply with like a dumb comment like I was bitten by a snake or like it was a whale bite or something. So I hope that explains and answers some of you guys' questions about my arm. The next question from Mail the Rent: do you like pizza? You know, if any of you guys don't like pizza, there's something wrong with you. Pizza is my all-time favorite food and I eat it every single day. Well, not every day. Sometimes every day. From Big Boy Stephen Ritchie: what is your favorite trick and what is your least favorite trick? At the moment, my favorite trick is an impossible because that's a trick I've always wanted to be able to do, and it's taken me like 4 years to finally learn how to do it. I got them pretty recently and it's a trick that I've been doing non-stop ever since I learned it. And then least favorite trick is probably just a basic heel flip. Don't know why, they just feel way more awkward than how a kickflip does. I would always rather do a kickflip compared to doing a heel flip, so that's probably my least favorite trick. Question from Painbox: how long have you skated for? I've been skating for like 4 or 5 years. It's probably like 5 years now. Have you ever had a spleen burger? Quite a delicacy from where I'm from. Jackie boy, that sounds delicious. Alright, next question from Emil Fee: what country do you want to visit? I think I'm actually going to Amsterdam in like 2 weeks, so that's the next country I want to go to. But I also really want to go to Barcelona again. I really want to live there one day, at least for a little bit, or like New York, just somewhere really cool. Alright, next question from Pore V. Would you like to have a dog? I've wanted a dog my entire life and I'm definitely gonna get one as soon as I can. They're just really expensive. You have to buy the dog and feed it and buy all the stuff for it and take it to the vet if it gets sick. I also want to get like a really cool dog, like a really expensive one, like one that looks like a dog that would be in a film, if that makes any sense. I really want to get a dog. You know how all the YouTubers make those videos like buying my dream car? When it comes to my time, I'll be buying my dream dog. You guys will all see that video and it's gonna be the saddest and happiest moment of my life. I can't wait. I'm gonna call it Chipotle. From Kyle the Blair Witch: would you recommend weekend decks? Weekend decks are really sick. I think I've skated 2 of them and they were both really good. From Big Cheese It: how long did it take you to Ollie? I think like a day. It took me like a day to learn how to Ollie because I was riding a boat on a penny board for like a year before I properly started skating. I was already pretty good at riding and just comfortable being on a skateboard, so learning how to Ollie realistically only took me like a day and like a week to get pretty good. But that's just like a really small Ollie. To this day I'm still trying to get my Ollies bigger and higher. I'm always trying to progress with my Ollies. From Antelope to PP: do you want to be my girlfriend? Sure. Hit me up, boy. So I'm only gonna answer a couple more questions because I feel like this video is starting to get kind of long. This one from Paulima Pictures: spleen merch question mark. The spleen merch is coming really soon. I'm trying to work on it. It's kind of hard to design t-shirts because I've never actually done it before. I have a good idea of what kind of company I want to make it into. I don't want to just make it like YouTube merch. I want to make it like a proper clothing company in its own thing. Not even necessarily like a skate company or a skate brand. I just want to make like cool clothing for cool people. The kind of clothes that I would want to wear and I think other people would like as well. And that's one of the main reasons that I'm taking quite a while to put it out. I want to make sure it's really what I want to do and what I think is really cool. And I know you guys are gonna love it because you guys all love the videos so much. Another one from Marius: I can't read your name. Where do you live? Name the city, please. I live in a tiny little town called Arryn on the edge of Scotland. It's really small, it's really cold, and it's not that good, but we do have a good skate park. Alright, there's one question that I do want to answer, but I can't find it. I've seen it earlier. Alright, here we go. From Ingrid S00. How do you keep in such a good mood always? I watch all your videos all the time and you always seem to have a smile on your face. I feel like this is an important thing to think about with YouTube videos, because I do it myself. Whenever I watch a video of someone doing really well or having a lot of fun, or even just being really happy in general, I sometimes feel like I'm not as happy as this person that I'm watching. But you gotta remember that most videos on YouTube are like 10 minutes long. You're only really seeing 10 minutes of this person's life, whether it be like a daily video they filmed or just like any video they're showing you. It's only like a very small fraction of what their day actually is like. They're still going through all the same things everyone else is. They still have bad days and bad things happen, but they only really choose to show the good stuff in their life because that's what people want to see. People don't want to just see you complaining about stuff all the time. So for me, I only really take out the camera when I'm happy and I want to show you guys something, show you some skating, or just kind of talk about something. Make a dumb video just to entertain you guys or to entertain myself making it. So basically just never really watch a YouTube video, especially of mine, and then think like you're not skating as well as you should be, or you're not as happy as you want to be. I mean, everyone has their bad days, especially me sometimes. That's why I don't post a video every single day. And that actually leads me on to the next thing I want to talk about. I actually want to start trying to do daily videos. Mainly just because I find myself on the days where everything's not perfect. If the weather's kind of bad or I don't feel that great, I'll just kind of use that as an excuse not to make a video or not to really do anything that day. I have so much free time because the only job I really have are these videos and also working next door for my brother's company. I skate a lot, but I also have a lot of free time and I definitely don't use it all the best that I can. So I really just want to focus on this channel and put all my energy into it because I know it can be really cool if I really work hard on it. I notice that the more that I do it, the better I get at talking to the camera and better at making these videos for you guys. And I see such a positive effect with the more work that I put into this channel. You guys like the videos so much more. I know this one that I'm posting is a little bit different than what I usually post. I don't usually post just like a sitting down talking Q&A. I usually go outside and skate and film like an exciting, fun video. This one's a little more chill, but I hope you guys still enjoyed hearing a little bit more about me. And I got to answer some of the questions that you guys wanted to hear. So if you guys have any more questions, put it down in the comments and I'll really try my hardest to go through every single one of them and give you guys an answer. So if you guys are new here and you want to see more videos just like this one, I'm going to be really trying my hardest to post daily every single day this week. And if it goes really well, I might continue on to next week and the week after that and just see how long I can keep this daily video streak going. And if I happen to miss a video or two, I'm not going to stress out about it too much. I'm just going to try and make the video after that much better. Yes?
What you did?
Filming.
Oh.
What do you want? So thank you guys for sticking around to the end of the video. If you're new and you want to see more just like this one, we're posting daily now. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it and check back tomorrow for the next video. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.